Welcome, Book Dragons, to Book Talk with Kay. I'm Kay. We have our other hosts, Laya, Deb, and Indiana Joe. Tonight, we're flipping the script and diving deep into the art behind the story. Forget the words for a moment because we're joined by someone who brings our favorite heroes to life on the cover, the one and only Tony. Get ready to hear the stories behind the covers. Tony, thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me. I'm super excited to be here. That was quite the intro. I'm not sure if I'm deserving of it, but hey, I appreciate it nonetheless.
Well, we're excited.
Nice to have you.
How's everybody doing?
Great. Having an awesome day for Monday. It's a great day.
I second that statement.
I'm not that excited, guys, because it's like one more day closer to school.
I mean, it's still the
Yeah.
summer. The sun is shining. It's hot.
That is
And there's
true.
no rain, so no complaining on my side.
Wait, where are you? It's raining where I am.
I'm in Chicago.
I got big storms on my horizon. Yeah, really, Chicago.
Yes, I'm on the south side of Chicago.
Right.
Oh, wow.
So what do we got? Indiana, Illinois, West Virginia, and Texas on here?
Yep.
Did I get them all?
Yep.
Quite the amalgamation.
Yeah.
Big words.
And it is hot as Hades down here.
So, Tony, speaking of hotness, what made you decide to get into being a cover model?
The transition. I love it. So it's all accidental. I can't even claim like I had a plan, because I didn't. I got discovered by a local photographer who saw me one day and said, "Hey, I think you'd be good for romance novels." And I'm like, "Are you sure?" He goes, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure you have a look." And then I didn't take him up on the offer right away. It took me a little bit. And then when I shot with him, we kind of waited until after COVID for things to like grab a hold because I didn't sell my first cover until probably about a year after I shot with him. And then one cover turned into, I think I'm nearing, let's see, this journey started in 2019 and I'm nearing 80 covers.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
So
That's
yeah, so,
awesome.
so accidental. It's an accidental
I would be
happy.
so sketchy. I would feel so weird, like accepting someone approaching me on the street, being like, "Hey, girl, you look like you could be this." I would be so scared to reach out.
Yeah, I don't know what that says about me then.
No, well, you're a dude, so it's probably different. It's probably different
You're
for everybody.
outgoing.
Well, I mean, if you knew some of the stories, you'd be like, "Oh, okay."
Hey, we got an hour. Let's go.
I mean, I've definitely been approached where I thought it was. So I'll give you some insights. Not everybody is as amazing as Reggie because he was the first one that approached me. He never made me feel uncomfortable. It was more of like a bro talk that said, "Hey, I'm not trying to push this, but like, you have a beard and you're built." So he went about it a very professional way. Now there are people that don't. Um, there are people that I'm like, oh, is this a hidden agenda kind of thing? And it can be. I usually don't go for those. um, and then outside of the book world, I got hit up by a brand ambassador for a beard company, and it seemed sketch. And when I showed up, it wasn't. It was like a full production. But I was not in the nice part of Chicago. I was like, what? Am I going to get killed?
Oh, no.
So it can certainly be sketchy, and then it can certainly be inviting where it's super professional. So, um, yeah, sometimes the signs aren't always there.
Do you flesh out the company? Like when you get like I don't know how it goes, but like Reggie, is it Reggie? Is that right?
Yes. Yeah.
So with Reggie, did he give you a card? Was there a company name? Did you go home and did you do research on it?
So I already knew people that shot with him, so I was very familiar with him
Oh,
before he was familiar with me. Because, in the gym, I know. So in my area, it's kind of weird. We have like 6 cover models. And so it's very dense in terms of the industry.
Territorial. Okay. You guys have your.
And so, yeah, so I already kind of knew of Reggie.
Gotcha.
I'm
So
sure
do
that
you
helped
just
with your
work?
decision.
What's that? I'm sorry?
I said, I'm sure that helped with your decision then.
It did. It did. I mean,
Made
the
it
funny story.
easier.
Yeah, the funny story is I was married at the time and I went back to my wife. I said, "Oh, you're never going to believe someone came up to me and said I would be good in front of a camera." And she's like, "I don't think so." I'm like, "Oh, okay." um, then when I was going through my divorce, I'm like, let's give it a shot." So, yeah.
It's kind of like that Luke Combs song when he
Yeah.
bought the
We're,
winning lottery ticket that she said was a waste of time.
yeah, yeah. I mean, it's kind of funny because I'm like, me and my ex-wife, we have an okay relationship. It's really strictly about the kids, which I appreciate. But I'm always tempted to like buy an extra copy of a book and leave it on our doorstep and be like, "Hey, here's some light reading." But I don't think she'd appreciate that, so we don't.
It's
We
good
don't do
that
that.
you're resisting. It's good.
Yeah, I try not to dig too many holes.
Just because it doesn't mean you should.
So do you still work with Reggie, or do you work with just whoever now?
Yeah, so I've shot with him twice. I have run into him in the neighborhood and at markets, and he's like, "Dude, we should shoot again." And I will say there is like this thing where the models don't want to bother the photographers, and the photographers don't want to bother the models. So we kind of are at an impasse.
It's like
Um,
reading.
I haven't gotten a chance to work with him recently. I would love to. We just saw him like 2 weeks ago because he only lives like 12 minutes from me. It's just scheduling. That honestly is the hardest part, scheduling, and then having the budget to go to different locations. Thankfully, he's 12 minutes away, but the photographers I do work with, not all of them are local to me. They're all over the country.
Yeah.
Do you travel to them or do they come to you?
Yeah, a little bit of both. So in 2 weeks, I'll be headed to Washington. I'm going to be working with Jean Woodfin, which I've had the pleasure of working with her in the past. But I'm also working with Eric Wainwright, who is a fitness photographer and then is trying to get in the book world. I am traveling to them in hopes we sell covers. So that's on my own dime. Some of the times we meet at events like book signings and then we shoot. And then other times, like I just shot with Furious Photog, Golden Cermak, and he was in Chicago. So that was like a 30-minute drive. It really all depends. I would say less than a quarter of the time they're in my area. Most of the time I have to go to them.
And that's on your dime if you have to go to them?
Yeah, usually it is because so how it generally works, at least in the book world, is that these photographers own the license of the photos that we take together, right? And the promise is that hopefully we'll make money. And then when the photographer sells the image, we split the cost of that sale. So that is in hopes to cover the initial brunt of travel expenses, wardrobing. Um, but that doesn't happen all the time.
Yeah.
So you just have to make sure that you're putting your money where it makes sense, whether it's in travel. Maybe you go out to, like, I'm going out to Washington, I'm going to shoot with 2 photographers. Thankfully, we already have 2 pre-sold covers, but in the case we didn't, I want to maximize my efforts in shooting with 2 photographers instead of 1. I'm doubling the opportunity or the potential. Same thing with wardrobing, being smart about what you take or what you buy, because there's a lot that goes into it, which you wouldn't think. Standing on the other side, you wouldn't think, oh, I didn't even consider a wardrobe. Who pays for a wardrobe? Well, models generally pay for the wardrobing.
I definitely
Yes.
would have been provided. So yeah.
No, no. I mean, sometimes I'll go to these events and the photographers will have stuff with them, but majority of the case, no. And majority of the case, that stuff that they bring, it doesn't fit me. So there's
I was gonna
that.
say you're kind of a muscular dude, muscular
Yeah.
guy. So yeah, I
Yeah.
can see how things would be a little small for
Yeah.
you.
Generally, it doesn't fit great. But that's part of the adventure of finding cool wardrobing.
Do they give you like a general idea of the look they're going for so you know what kind of clothing to look for?
Yeah, I mean, so I'll give you a little bit more insight. Um, so what we would like to happen is the author tells us, "Hey, these are the looks I'm looking for. Here's the wardrobe. Here's the pose." That's a perfect case scenario. That
Okay.
most of the time does not happen. So the photographer will have mood boards, where he or she will pick like trends, certain poses that have been generally picked to be on these covers. And then they'll send me that. They'll send me a mood board. And so I'll go out and buy like a flannel shirt or a cutoff or, a button up. And then we'll go and we'll have a little bit of a plan to shoot that day with what wardrobes and what kind of pose we're looking for. Not all photographers do that. I would say maybe 70% of the time I have that experience. The other side of that is I'm buying my own wardrobing. I'm picking out my own looks. I'm trying to figure out the styles in which maybe there's a trend. And then I'm showing up on shoot day and the photographer goes, "So what you have?" I'm like, "Well, I have about 16 outfits. Here they are." And he goes, "All right, pick one up and we're going to shoot it."
Oh,
So, and that's kind of how it works.
well, that's cool.
Yeah. It's not
Yeah,
what
I
you would
don't.
think.
Okay. So for controlled burn, the
Yes.
fireman one, did you
Yes.
have to bring that or did they have that?
No, so I brought that, but I have a buddy who's a firefighter, and I said, "Hey, I'm
I
gonna
need
be
to
doing
borrow.
this shoot. Can I borrow your stuff?" He goes, "What kind of shoot?" I'm like, "Come on, you already know." He goes, "I know." He goes, "Yes." He goes, "Just do me a favor, have them, if there's logos, have them edit it out." I said, "Not a problem." So luckily, I have a network of people that have stuff because I wouldn't have a fireman outfit.
Right.
Right?
But yeah, but that's a great
I,
question. Yeah. Sometimes I get
Yes.
lucky with outfits. Sometimes I don't, and I have to spend more money than I would plan. And then
What's the most expensive? What's the most expensive thing you've bought for a shoot?
uh, I mean, I, I, the most expensive jacket I've probably paid for is like $300, but the most expensive prop I bought is something I haven't even shot yet that I'll be shooting in hopefully October, and it's a bat puppet for for a vampire character that I'm doing, and that
Nice.
that
ooh,
bat puppet is realistic. It's about 4.5 feet tall, and it was $2,000.
Wow.
Holy
Jesus.
Christ.
Goodness.
Yeah,
Go Tony. Go Tony.
yeah. Well, I don't know. We'll see. But I mean, it's because one, I thought it was cool, and two, I mean, I'm lucky enough to where this doesn't have to bring in an income. It's more of a passion project. And I just want really good images. And you can't do that with just like, run of the mill stuff.
Right.
Plus, I want the authors and the photographers to be excited about it. So sometimes you just gotta spend the money.
For sure.
Gotta spend money to make money.
A
So
hundred
Okay.
let's look
percent.
at shoes.
Is the sword in Inferno yours?
No, but I do have a sword. I have two swords, but that sword in Inferno is CGI.
Okay. I have a thing about swords. Sorry.
No, you're good. I have a long sword. Pun intended, I guess. No pun intended though. And then I have a gladiator sword that I just shot with. that image turned out really cool. So
Can't wait to see these props.
Right?
yeah, the props are fun. The
I
props are
can't
super
wait.
fun.
Okay, when you come on TikTok, we got to see some of these props when we do our live interview.
I'm trying to think,
Yes.
are they TikTok safe? Can you bring a sword on TikTok?
Oh, that's a good point.
I
I
think
Oh
don't
so.
know because I've
no.
seen some weird stuff on TikTok. I think if you just show the handle, it'll be okay. Like just a little
Okay.
bit.
I
Just a tip,
I
Just a
mean,
maybe.
tip.
oh, we can go in many different directions there, but I mean,
Sorry.
but I get what you're trying to say. I get the point, pun intended. Um,
Ah.
but yeah, it's generally not, cheap to, have the right wardrobe for these shoots. And I think most people think that they're provided when they're really not. And honestly, for me, besides getting into shape, that is the hardest part of the job is finding the right wardrobing.
God, I would be
Oh,
so lost.
yeah. Like, how long does it take you? I imagine you have to, like, I know how long it takes me to shop for pants that I like or a shirt that I like.
Yeah.
I cannot imagine trying to find a very specific thing.
Yeah. I mean, it takes me, I mean, I've been going on a month for this one look
Yeah.
and, it's a Hades look and
Ooh.
Oh.
it's like I have this inspiration on Pinterest and it's just like this gothic god look and I cannot find the right outfit. And it's literally has taken me a month, maybe a month and a half at this point. And I've tried to exhaust all outlets like maybe 3D printing armor or, I've talked to people about their armory and who they go to for their for their pauldrons and their knighted armor stuff. And I'm at a loss for this one. So sometimes it's super hard and difficult, and sometimes like they're like, "Oh yeah, just a flannel shirt." I'm like, "Okay, done. I can do that."
Well, and sometimes like the armor thing that you want to do, is that required, requested from you, or is that something that you want to do as an artist? I'm going to call you an artist.
Yeah, it's definitely. I mean, so it makes it so much easier when the author says, "Hey, this is what I want."
Hmm.
I wish every time I went into a shoot that was the case, but it is simply not. Even when I ask, like I try to involve the authors, even prospective authors or readers, like, hey, what do you want to see? And I just think that a lot of authors don't write that way or are not inspired that way. They need to see the image. And so in this case, it is not something that's required, but I just have this look that's burning in my head and I
Yeah.
need to get it out. And the only way to
Yes.
do it is to do it through the photography.
Yeah.
Um, and I know if I don't use it, it's just gonna keep talking to me in my head. And I think that's where I can relate to a lot of different artists in this genre, whether it's an author or a narrator, because they're like, that's how they are too.
Well, that makes sense.
What's your favorite look that you've done so far?
Hmm. My favorite look, um, that's on a cover and not on a cover, or both.
Both.
Ooh.
Both.
The favorite look that's on a cover's, I'm gonna say it's a tie between Chloe Summers, Protected by the Mountain Man, and Vera Fox's Iron Fang Bear.
Mm.
Um, that those were minimalist looks, but they look super cool on a cover. My favorite looks that haven't gotten a cover that I just shot is probably Jean Woodfin's Spartan. She nailed that look, and
Oh,
she just gave me an edit of a Viking that I thought was pretty epic. So I love doing fantasy because it's not every day you get to shoot that. And
Mm-hmm.
it's not every day an author wants that because honestly, those selfishly, I'm like, I kind of want to do this look. And I went and bought an armor and axes and swords and the edits are phenomenal. Just no one has picked them up yet.
I love Vikings.
Yeah, I think we all
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't think the English liked them back in the day, but
Oh
hey.
no, no, they did not.
I mean, I
no.
think mine is Inferno. My favorite is Inferno or I Am
Yeah.
Thing.
And Andy Rhodes, when I showed her that image, she
Hmm.
was like, "Yes." She's like,
Yes.
I need to buy that." And that cover came out so well.
Yeah, it looks good.
I don't know. I
Do
have
you
Do you,
three of
guys?
them.
Oh, sorry, we all three. Go ahead.
do you read the books that you cover?
I do. So I try to read them. If not, I'll have my girlfriend read them for me.
Nice.
I didn't. So in all honesty, I didn't think I was going to be at 80 covers. And so I thought, okay, I'll have time between each sale because it was so slow in the beginning. Like I literally shot and for a year sold nothing minus like one cover. And that my very first picture sold has never graced a book. Um, so I thought, okay, like one a year, I'll be able to read, I'll totally be able to read that many books. And then, so I started reading and I got up to like six or seven. And then it just started hitting faster and faster. I'm like, I can't keep up. And not all of these books are 2 hour reads. Some of them are like 400 plus pages. I'm like, well, this is going to take some time.
Mhm.
Thankfully, my girlfriend's she's an avid reader and
Nice.
she supports the mission. So she'll read them alongside me or read different ones so that in my schedule that I can't read that book. She'll be like, all right, this is what happens. This is what you need to know. Go on and conquer. So, but yeah, out of respect, I try to read them because these authors took the time not only to write them, but also consideration to put me on the cover. The least I can do is read them. I
100%.
purchase all of them. And I know that probably sounds a little narcissistic, but honestly,
No.
it's because I want to support the author because again, they gave me
They're
the
supporting
opportunity.
you.
Yeah, and I want to support them right back.
Yep.
I
I do
love
that
that.
That's awesome.
with books.
Yeah.
We all have problems buying all the books, so don't worry.
Mm-hmm.
100%. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I have noticed that trend. I've been to, I think, 20 book signings, and yeah, there's no moderation, which I love. I mean, I love my sweets, I love my things, and they definitely don't. I definitely cannot moderate it, so I completely
Aw.
understand.
Do you have a favorite event, reoccurring event that you like to go to?
I mean, I really love Deadwood because, like, I'm a kid from like the inner city of Chicago. So to
Hmm.
go out to Deadwood, South Dakota and be a cowboy, it's pretty cool. And that
Nice.
scenery out there is amazing. I just did Sinful Signings in Roanoke, Virginia, and I can see that being a repeat every year. These events are more than just showing up and selling books and meeting readers. It's like a family thing. So it's almost like a family reunion. You get to see the people um, that have the same passion as you every year after year. So that's another one. I'm trying to think what else. Janine Infante Bosco puts on one called TNTNC. It used to be in New York and now it's in North Carolina. And it's a motorcycle
Oh,
club esque event.
Uh-oh.
That sounds up
Laya's
my
down.
alley, right?
Liar.
And yeah, and that one's super cool because they do a night with the knights where the models are
Oh, that's
portraying like
cool.
an MC character in the in their universe, and we have like a dinner, and then like we raffle off stuff, and the proceeds go to kids that are that are either products of domestic violence or whatever charity they're being set up for, but it's called Capo. It's actually really cool.
Are there any coming up soon that you're going to?
Yeah, actually, next week I'll be in Knoxville, Tennessee for RRR, which is Rock and Romance Readers.
Mm.
Nice.
You
Yeah.
writing that down, Kayla?
Yeah, that's not that far from us.
And I was just in Roanoke, Virginia, last weekend, 2 weeks ago.
That must be
So
awesome to travel so much.
I am
yeah,
still seeing posts about Sinful Signings.
Me too.
yeah,
It looks like so much fun.
that was a good one.
And
Yeah, it's been fun.
you
Yep,
got
go
to
ahead.
meet all these cool people.
Yeah, I gotta say, the majority of people in the book world are absolutely amazing, and I interact with them online like all the time. So for the ones that I haven't met yet, it's really cool seeing them and getting to, give them a hug in person and chat. Because like Sean, who's a narrator, I've been chatting with him for a couple of years, and I finally got to meet him. Corbin King, who I've met
Oh,
before, he's I don't get to see him all the time, but when I do, like, I want to chat with him and say, "Hey, what's up? What's going on?" And to do it in person is great.
I think that'd be my favorite part, is just hugging everybody that I was connecting with, for sure.
For sure, for sure. Yeah, it means a lot, that in person.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Especially, I hate to, bring up COVID, but I mean, that really makes us appreciate for the things that we didn't have during that we have now.
Yeah,
It puts a different perspective on things.
it does.
yeah, for sure. Do you have any crazy fan stories?
Thankfully, no. Everyone's been pretty polite and respectful. Um, I mean, I put myself out there where I could have a crazy fan, and I hate to use that word because I'm nobody. I mean, I'm just me doing a thing,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe if I was curing cancer and I was like curing everybody, but I'm not. Um, so I don't view myself as having being a fan or fandom or anything like that. But no, I don't. Everyone's been like pretty respectful, and I know there are people saying they're feral, but honestly, no feral activities.
That's all in the
uh,
books.
yeah, yeah,
Well,
exactly.
it makes me happy though, because I get worried about people getting objectified. It's just like, that does make me really happy to hear that you
Yeah,
don't get super inundated.
I mean, you definitely raise an interesting point.
Hmm.
There's definitely some of that, but I mean, as a cover model, I've taken that, I wouldn't say responsibility, but acknowledged it that
Yeah.
this is a thing, right?
Right.
I mean, people are looking at you on the cover and reading the book, and that's the character, right? That's the character that's doing all these things.
Uh-huh.
I mean, the nice thing is I can separate that and understand that that's a character. Just like in TikTok, I play a character. Like that's not really me.
Right.
Um, most
What,
people are
Tony? Your
very
morning walks is not you?
my morning walks are me. I I'm sure my neighbors will love it. But like people are pretty respectful. And even at
Good.
signings, like I don't get anything like too crazy. I mean, Meet Me in Milwaukee is a great event. Ashley Lewis puts that one on, and I had a lady. The funny thing is, I had a lady that this was the first event ever, and she doesn't even read. And because of that event, now she reads, and she was
Aw.
pretty like liberal. She was like, "Hey, if I jump, will you catch me?" I'm like, "Well, I'm not going to let you fall." So, um,
Aw.
but yeah, for the most part, people are pretty respectful, and the funny thing is when I go to these events, I'm expecting more people to ask crazy questions, and a lot of them are more introverted, which I can totally respect and understand. And there are people that are too shy to come up and talk to me, and I wish that wasn't the case because I may look a certain way, like maybe I'm not um, approachable, but I really am. Like we can have a conversation and I can talk about anything. And I know there's people that go to these events just to have conversations, but are too afraid to speak up. And I wish that wasn't the case.
Well, hopefully they'll hear that from this podcast and they'll come up and talk to you from now on.
Yeah. And
Right.
Yeah, and I get it. I totally get it. But I try to make things as inviting as possible.
I think you do. Every time I've ever
Uh-huh.
seen you live, you're always super kind and try to talk to everybody that comes in.
Yeah, I try to. I mean, that's like that is me in real life. That's how I am on a day-to-day basis. So it's easy for me to be that way when I'm that way all the time. Um, yeah.
Yeah, he could have thought I was spam the way I came in and asked him to come to the podcast.
I mean, no, I love being on these things. I love being on podcast interviews. The thing that I've come to realize is that there are some people that don't have the best intentions in any industry, and when they are like a spokesperson or they become the model of whatever in their industry, that it's dangerous and it sets a bad tone. I'm not
Hmm.
saying that I want to be the model of the industry, but I'm happy to carry a small torch because I'm in it for all the right reasons. I'm passionate about it, and I honestly care about the readers, the narrators, the authors, the photographers, the event organizers, the editors, the formatters. I mean, there's so many people involved in this process that I honestly am such a small part, and for whatever reason, it gets a very large lens on it.
Yeah, for whatever reason. Who knows why? I don't know. Jeez.
But there are a lot of people. Like there's a lot of
There
chefs in that.
are. There are.
There's a lot, and I hate for a bad apple to set the standard, if that makes sense.
No,
So
and
I
it's
try to be,
nice to have
yeah.
someone that has morals and standards in the
My
industry,
mama,
I'm sure.
my mama done raised me well. Single
All
mom,
right.
Oh,
single mom who was a nurse, and so I credit her for my for my behavior.
Good.
Well, it sounds like she did well.
Yes, it does.
I like to think so.
Shout out to Tony's mom.
Although I must say, she is an avid reader, but she is not a reader of romance. But one day, maybe I will get her to read it.
Just be like, Mom, I'm just on the cover. That's all.
Yeah, yeah. I don't
Goals.
think she'll fall for that, but we'll see.
Do you do this full time, Tony?
It feels like it,
Yeah.
and I don't mean that in a bad way.
Well, with the
I
traveling, with the shopping, with like, yeah, I would imagine.
yeah. I mean, I would love to do it full time. I'm very passionate about it. It's not full time pay.
Mm,
Like I can't support a family on it, so I actually have a full time job in corporate America.
okay.
Um, who my immediate team knows what I do, and they remind me every day how great they think it is.
Oh, that's lovely that you're supported.
um,
Yay.
but yeah, no, I have a full time job, and I do this as a just a side passion thing. I never thought I'd be doing this, so I figured why not jump in the deep end and expend 100% of my effort and see where it goes. And I never thought I'd be on a commercial that's on ESPN that's nationwide, and crazy enough,
Wait, what?
here I am.
that's
Um,
amazing.
yeah, yeah, it's pretty wild to see where things, the doors that can open. So I'm gonna keep doing it until maybe I can quit my corporate job.
That's the dream. You're living the dream, buddy.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So,
it's kind of wild to think, but here we are.
so I know you were saying, and I was trying to question, you were doing the physical one, the fitness one, right?
Yes.
Okay, and I know you said you're 5'9",
Yep.
219, and you're trying to lose that 19 pound, or trying to get to 219,
Trying
right?
to get trying to get to 200 pounds.
Trying to get to 200 pounds. So that would leave you at like, what, 5% fat?
No,
You're
maybe
not that big.
maybe 7%,
Okay.
6%, 7%, 5% is very hard to get to. I would say between
Okay. But I
7
knew
and
it was a
8%.
low percent. I knew it would be a low percentage. Sorry, I was looking at, sorry. I was looking at your physique because I was trying to show something to my kiddo who didn't believe me. I was using you I'm not gonna lie, I was using you to kind of show my kiddo why he needs to do some football things that he's doing, the
Yeah,
workouts and stuff like
for
that.
sure.
And so I used you.
There we go.
So thank you, by the way.
Yeah,
But yeah.
yeah.
And I was like, look, I go, this guy, he's doing all this. He's wanting to lose some body fat. And he's like, there's no body fat. And I'm like, there's body fat there.
There's body fat. Yeah.
I was like, we don't see it because you see the muscle. I go, but trust me, there's body fat there. And so I was trying to find out about that. And he was like, well, find out how much body fat percentage he has. So yeah, thank you. You
Yeah,
just helped me out with my kiddo.
I'm probably sitting at, I'm hovering between 10 and 11 maybe right now.
Okay.
So I'm trying to drop another 4%, 3%. I don't know if
Which
I'm
is
going to
why
be
you're
able to
doing the
do it for
cardio.
the, yes, I'm
You guys
doing
are so
like
good.
6 miles a day and walking, and I'm working out for an hour and a half a day, and I've cut my calories. It's, it's not easy.
Mm-mm.
That's definitely a fact.
My body percentage is squishy. How about
Hey,
Mine too.
squishy that is not bad. You know,
I'm fluffy.
the funny thing about this is that, so I used to do security and bounce back in the day. And that's
Yeah.
surprise, surprise, probably. Um, and I would just like listen to the crowd and like talk to people. And, it was a great way to work on my communication skills.
Hmm.
Cause you know, you can talk to most people and generally the people that you do talk to won't remember anything the next day.
Right.
Um, but most people don't like that look. And it's so funny that with the way society has things on flipped on their heads, most people do like the dad bod.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Yes.
No.
Well, I think
I,
it's a sense of
It's a
security a little
trend.
bit.
yeah, for sure.
It's definitely a trend. I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get
But
me wrong. I like looking at a physique, but I'm probably more of I go for I want a little squishy in there.
yeah, I get it. That's why I try to be both. I try to work hard for the summer and then I eat like a hibernating bear in the winter.
Oh, it's my favorite time for sure.
Yeah, because to be honest, like I love my sweets.
Yes.
Like I don't care anything about pizza, but I mean, give me some chocolate cake or I mean, yeah, anything,
Well,
ice cream.
what's your
Yes.
favorite sweet? What's your favorite sweet?
Oh, see, that's a list. When you say
Let's
favorite,
go. Let's
it's not plural.
go.
It's
There
not
are
plural,
levels,
right?
right? Okay,
Oh,
well,
there's
yeah.
totally levels.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
yeah,
now
do it.
we have
What's
to
your
break it down.
go-to? Like, if you're needing something at night, what are you grabbing?
You're stressed out. If you just need to calm down,
So the problem is I keep it out of my house, so it's never in
that's
my
smart.
house. So
That's
I have to go
smart.
get it. Now, if I'm gonna go get it, it's gonna be ice cream sandwiches,
Mm,
Delicious.
and
yeah.
then it's like Swedish fish or gummy bears.
Gummy bears
I
are
could eat a whole
my,
bag of gummy bears.
yeah.
Oh, easily.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a terrible, terrible sweet tooth. It's terrible. Um, but yeah, that's my kryptonite for
I
sure.
think mine would definitely be carbs. I would,
Yeah.
because pasta, man, pasta
Mm,
is,
okay.
and then dark chocolate too.
Oh yeah, yeah. Anything with peanut butter, dark chocolate and
Yes.
peanut butter. Game,
Yes.
game over. Game over.
Peanut butter M&Ms.
Yeah, I just found out there's an ice cream place that's like literally 5 blocks down the road, and I walk there because I'm like, oh, then that's a healthy snack, right? If you walk to get ice cream, because you have to walk there and start
For
like, oh,
sure.
I've earned this,
Then you
and then
gotta
you get
walk
your ice
back.
cream, and then you walk back and say, oh, what? It's not it's almost like I didn't even have ice cream. At least that's what I tell
Cancels each
myself.
other. Cancels
Right.
it out. Yes.
Yeah, but I found out that my ice cream place you can add like crazy ingredients to it. Now I am a creature of habit, and I love cookies and cream. So anything with Oreos in it, that's what I get, and I never really stray from that. But when you tell me I can add s'mores and Nutella, and then I'm like, oh, wait. And it's only like 50 cent upcharge. I'm like, all
Yeah.
right. Well, then this is a game. This is a mission to
Yeah.
see how many things
Game
can we pack in that
on.
cup, and how expensive that thing is going to be. Because I don't know if you guys have a TCBY, but that's always the challenge. How expensive can my ice cream be when you go and wait? So yeah,
Mm,
terrible sweet tooth, terrible. And I could care less about carbs.
yeah, we'll have our thing. Okay, so back to book stuff. Back to book stuff.
Yes, yes.
So do you work with an agency, or do you work alone, solo, or do you do both? And then how would indie authors contact you?
Yeah, that's a great question. So I don't work with an agency. I am solo.
That's
So
lovely.
I
Okay.
am mediating this all by myself. And generally, I got to credit the photographers and the authors. They're super professional and make it easy to do the transaction. I hate to sound like that, but that's what it is, right?
Hmm.
Um, and how do people find out about me if they want to purchase a photo or look at a gallery? They can go directly to me, whether it's on Instagram or Facebook. Those are probably the best ways to go about it. And we can start the process there. And then they can tell me kind of like the style in which they want the photo. If it exists, I can send them to the photographer that I think has that portfolio. And if it doesn't
Hmm.
exist, then we can talk about creating it. I work with 8+ photographers in just the book world. I
Hmm.
work with probably another 8 in the fashion world. Besides being on book covers, I've also been in a handful of magazines. So I'm trying to branch my way into fashion. I'm trying to branch my way into fitness, and so we'll see where that goes. But
Nice.
generally, there's enough content, and then there's enough content creators on the photography side where if an author is looking for me, we can find that look.
So Instagram or Facebook is how they would reach out to you, preferred.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. And then do you have a portfolio, an online portfolio?
So my Instagram is kind of
Is
like
that it?
it is
Okay.
just because how it generally works is a lot of these photographers, since they do own the images, it exists in their portfolios.
Gotcha.
And then I would direct them to, after they see a sample on my Instagram, then I would direct them to the photographer that has those galleries. But I used to have a website and it just, no one really goes to it. Everything's on social media, um, and then I just find it a lot easier just mediating it myself and saying, oh yeah, this photographer has that image.
Listen, your TikTok social media. Let's talk. Let's talk about that. I
Uh-oh.
there are like 17 Tony counts
Oh my
that
gosh.
hit me up. How does that even happen? How does that even work?
So I don't know what changed in the algorithm because
Hmm.
let's see, I've been at TikTok for the last 3 years. I got my first account banned because I crawled across a bed.
Oh my
And
gosh.
I was clothed. I was clothed. I don't know
Oh
what
my
happened.
gosh.
I don't know. I guess don't do that. That's
Okay.
uh,
Noted.
yeah, so the no bed stuff, I guess. And so I would say like maybe like 2 months ago, I started seeing people get hit up by these scammers.
Yeah.
And so I don't know what changed because my followers hasn't really changed much. Um, so I'm not sure, but every day someone reaches out and says, "Hey, is this you?"
Yeah.
And if I'm reaching out, it's not me reaching out. Like I never reach out to people. What am I going to reach out to them about?
Right.
Unless you're a photographer or someone I know, I'm generally not going to reach out to you. And I'm not going to
Oh,
send you a message saying, "Hey, do you want to be a part of my book fan club? Thanks
right.
for being my number one support." No, that's just not how I talk. So I have to go in there and I have to block all these accounts. And crazy enough, again, there's so many other people they can pick. They can definitely pick someone way more popular and way better looking. But for whatever reason, I get like 7 pop up on a daily basis that
I
are
know. I have to
just,
block them like crazy.
yeah,
It's
they're like,
Wow.
wild.
they're like, they're like mosquitoes.
Gnats. They're like gnats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's been the new challenge that I've trying to navigate through
Well,
because I feel the pain of people getting hit up by these scammers.
yeah, and I
And
saw you posted a post. You posted a post about that earlier. So the accounts that you have, one Instagram, one
I have
Facebook,
two
two.
Instagram, two Facebook, TikTok, and X or Twitter, if that's what they're still calling it.
Yeah, what are they calling it these days? Who
I
knows?
don't
I
know.
think it's X. I don't
Okay.
know. I don't use it.
And it's
So
funny
you
because
block them just like we do.
yeah, I block them, I report them because
Yeah,
I don't want that. I
good.
mean, that's a poor experience if someone with my name's hitting you up and saying all these things, but that's not me, right? So that's just a
Right.
poor uh, experience to have, and then to have to then come to me and say, "Hey, are we getting engaged?" I'm like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Oh
I don't even know
no.
you." You know, like I try not to even respond. I feel bad because once you start responding, then you're opening yourself up to like the possibility of, well, since that wasn't the real person, you are the real person. Let me
Yeah,
now cling to like that. Also, I don't want, right?
right. Yes.
So
Yeah.
it's actually very tricky. One of my really good buddies also has the same issue, Andrew Flanagan, and rightfully so.
Oh,
He
I
has
like
way
him.
more.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's phenomenal. He's got way more followers, right? And he has some stories where they're legit scamming people out of crazy amounts of money, and then they think
Wow.
it's him, right?
No.
But it's not.
No.
It's not.
That's awful.
Yeah. So I wish these platforms would have a better way of verifying accounts. Like as much as I don't want to give my information to protect other people from scammers, I totally would. Like I know in certain cases, some social media accounts you have to use your driver's license. I have no problem doing that because hey, I'll be held accountable for my actions, but I'm not doing
Hmm.
anything wrong, right? Then you have these
Right.
scammers that want to do the wrong, but they don't go through the same verification process.
And no kinds of accountability
Zero,
whatsoever. Yeah.
zero. So
Hmm.
it's been frustrating to say the least.
Well, and at a point, where do you like stop feeling so guilty about it? Because people should know, like, you're not going to get on there and ask them for money. And if so, that's probably a scam. Like, if you were legit asking for funding for something, you would have a GoFundMe or a Kickstarter or something.
Yeah, I mean, I hear you, and generally I agree. I think there is a population out there that maybe doesn't have the savviness of the technology. I
Hmm.
generally see this happening in older populations, and
Oh, well, I could see that. Yeah.
I'm not trying to um, generalize, but I mean, here's the thing. I mean, there are also younger people that don't do that, and they find themselves in traps. But the funny thing is, I never thought I'd run into this because I've had ex-girlfriends that could have been FBI agents. And they're like, how did you know? You know what I mean? Like, you did so much research. You could have just asked me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you could easily look me up and say, oh yeah, like this is him. This is his kids. This is like crazy enough. I mean, I don't know if I'm stupid or just accepting of how today is, but I mean, I go by my real name. You could Google me and find all the info. So it would be very easy for someone to verify me, right? Where I
Well,
Yeah.
live.
yeah, and even if you don't use your real name, all they have to do is take one of your photos, put it in Google, and they'll find your real name somewhere. Like, so,
Yeah, generally, yeah, you're right. You're generally right. Yeah, and I think with not to segue into a different topic altogether, but with AI, it's going to get real scary here about validation and verification because I've seen some of this technology that come out that come out with now that all they need is an image and a little sound bit of your voice, and they can do
Yes.
a whole video of you.
Yep.
It's
Yep.
That is,
scary. It's wicked scary.
yeah. And I already say stupid stuff, but having someone control me to say stupid stuff, I don't really give my consent for that. Let me handle my own stupidity.
Well, and how do you prove that it wasn't you? Like,
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna get
It's not
real
just
weird.
Tony, it's all of us. Yeah.
It's gonna get real weird. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the future holds in terms of AI, and um, some people are embracing it, and some people are being cautious. I don't know. I think it's hurting. I think just like anything, it's probably not to get too political, but it's like a microcosm of what's happening in America and with corporations. Like the corporations don't care about the small guy, and the small guy ends up getting trampled on. I think we're kind of seeing
Hmm.
that with AI. They don't really care about the small guy. They just want, you know, they want higher machine learning for supercomputers. But they're not
And it's
thinking
a slow
about,
creep.
yeah, they're
Such a
not
slow
thinking
creep.
about,
all the jobs
someone
that are being lost.
1,000%, all the jobs that are being lost. It's just, it's a shame. It's a shame.
Yeah.
So do you,
AI is
is that a
weaseled.
trend? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say it's AI has weaseled its way into everything. I mean
E-
everything.
Everything.
But we've sort of allowed it as a collective, but it was just so slow and incremental. Like, oh, at first we were using the chips for the cards, and then it was the debit cards, and then it moved on to this or that or this or that. So
Yeah.
eh, I would love to
The,
see people stand up against AI, take a
yeah.
stand.
I think the best way I can compare it to, and I love my symbolisms, is like airport security. We let a big event happen, and then now
Hmm.
we have a government agency checking our shoes. Like I think
Mhm.
we're missing the point here. Like you're having everybody take off their shoes to prove that they don't have this like massive just bomb, massive weapon of destruction. When let's there's probably a better way to do this, right? And I think with the AI stuff, we're probably letting our insecurities come to light with why we're using AI.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know. It's
Yep.
kind of a sad state of affairs, and it's sad because they're like someone said before. It's all these jobs they're going to be gone, and no one's kind of making room for new ones.
No, I think I was even hearing about like, and I don't know where it was from or what. I'm very much paraphrasing. But they were talking about how lovely life will be when you don't have to work because AI is going to be, or yeah, AI and robots are going to be taking care of most things, and you'll
Oh
only have to work a little bit, and you'll have a natural life. And for someone that loves the grass and loves nature, right? That's like really great sounding, but that's such a small itty bitty part of it.
yeah, interesting. I wonder where who's going to pay our bills.
Right.
Right?
That's what I was thinking.
Well, that would lead into the government, the what is it? The what is it called? It's that, oh
I don't know.
gosh, goodness. I know.
Oh, single.
Universal income,
Oh,
universal income.
Yeah, yeah. Which hey, I mean, I I would totally support that, right?
Hmm.
Um, I don't know. I just don't know how that would look. But I'll tell you this: replacing AI for it is not the answer. You
Right.
know what I mean?
I
Like,
agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. And same thing in the book world. A lot of authors are afraid of their work being compromised and readers questioning, well, did you write this? Because you just released this book 30 days ago. Well,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, prove it to me. Well, what do you mean prove it to you? Do you want to see all the sweat and tears on my workstation chair? Like, like it's going
But
to get to a
that's,
ridiculous point.
how do you prove it? Like really, how, and what's going to be required and all of, do you have any personal experiences with the work that you do with AI?
I've had some people use my images in like AI generators. But I mean, more or less like as a, oh, look what I created, not like let me share it, make money off you.
Hmm.
Like almost like like I don't know, like not, a form of appreciation, like someone draws a you know a photo of you and says, oh, look what I made. It was kind of in that vein. But no one has used anything AI to damage my brand or anything like that, thankfully.
That's good to hear.
I don't
Well,
think
we're
I'm
a
big
smart
enough for that.
community. We're
I
a
don't think
smart
I'm big enough for
community. I feel like we'll be able to combat it in
Yeah,
whatever
I
it
hope so.
is.
I'm still a very small fish in a big sea. There's a lot of talented artists out there, and I mean, there's some cover models that have been doing it for years that have 300 plus covers, and maybe I'll get there one day.
My
Um,
gosh, do you have
I
like a
think
word
80 is
count?
amazing.
Yeah, do you have like a word count goal like authors do? Do you have a
no,
cover goal?
I really don't.
Okay,
I'm still shocked every time I sell one. Um, I have more like author goals, like I want to be on this author's cover, like
nice.
Sarah Kate or Colleen Hoover,
Wow.
Ooh,
um, like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, that would be super cool. But no, like the number thing, I don't. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I
Right
just want
on.
to continue to create cool art and continue to be myself, and I don't want to sacrifice, my boundaries or morals, and like the most important thing is I want to make my kids proud.
Oh, yes.
So
sweet.
yeah,
We need more people like that. More people
Yes.
like that.
they're out there. They're definitely out there.
So you would say that social media has pretty much played a really huge role, if not all of the role, for your career.
A thousand
Just,
percent. Yeah,
yeah,
it's a necessary evil. Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
I
I feel
my
that.
my oldest son just got a cell phone, and I never thought about like social media in that aspect until he started like
Yeah,
using it. I'm like, oh my God, like this is why I'm so cognizant about the content that I produce because I don't want it to be exposed to kids. I mean, it's
yeah,
just social media can definitely be a great thing and help us be connected, but there's a lot of negatives, that's for sure.
for sure. It's always scary with the children.
Thousand
Okay, so
percent.
I have a personal question.
Yes.
What is your most cherished personal item that you own?
Ooh, that's a really good question.
It is, right? I was thinking about it myself, and I'm like, I don't really know if I could answer it.
Mm. Oh, that's a really, really, really good question. Um, do I still have to have it?
It's, I don't know. What do you guys think? Like mine is a cross that my mom gave me.
Yeah, that's awesome. I was gonna go in that light. So,
Yeah.
I'm adopted, and when my adoption officially went through when I was 12, my mom bought me a Nike chain because I was
Oh,
obsessed with Nike.
yeah.
And
Um,
then I never took it off until it got lost in the bed somewhere, and I never found it ever again. But like that would be my most cherished because the symbolism behind it.
Yeah. That's special.
that's
Yeah,
sweet. Yeah.
I love. Yeah, keep going with those personal questions. I'm all on board with anything you ask me. So I know that's a dangerous weapon to wield, but I'm
Well,
an
I love
get us
open
that
book.
in time
playground.
for our live interview with you on TikTok.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure.
And speaking of, it has been an hour, Kay.
Oh, okay. Well, Tony, thank you so much for hanging out. It's been so much fun. We can't wait to have you on TikTok Live with us.
Can't wait. Yeah, it's been a blast. I appreciate the opportunity to come on here and give you some insight into the cover modeling world and into my tiniest experiences that I have through life. So it's been an honor, and I appreciate all three of you.
Thank you so
Oh,
much.
Thank
thank
Four
you.
of you.
you.
I'm sorry, four.
Looking forward to the next time.
Cannot
Yes.
wait.
Yes, I can't wait till the interview, the live interview now. We've already
Oh
gotten this
man.
far. Now I want to keep
You
asking questions.
gotta get your props ready. Gotta get your
Oh my
props
God.
ready.
We cannot get bananaed. We
No, we
cannot get
can't.
bananaed.
No.
And I will stay away from a bed. No bed.
Yes.
But I will bring the props.
Okay. Props. And we will make sure it's under AI generated. That way, nobody gets in
Perfect.
trouble.
Yep. Um, and
What
then
a
just a
shucks.
tip. So I remember.
That'll be the
I have
tagline.
axes. I have
Well
axes
Yep.
done.
and swords and helmets and bats. But no, well, I guess I'm the bear. Oh my.
Oh my. All right, guys. Well, good night. Thank
Yes.
you.
Good night. Thank
Good
you.
night. Bye,
Bye,
everyone.
guys.
Bye
Thank
Bye.
you.
bye.
Thanks, Tony.
Bye.